Welcome to Mia Sono. This video is about my 5-stage process of how to make music. My name is Chaos, and I'm here to show you the stages that I use in creating a song from start to finish. So let's get started. Now, stage number 1 is the brainstorming session. Stage 2 is arrangement of the track. Stage 3 is all about the flow of the track. Stage 4 is the mixdown. And then stage 5 is mastering. Now I'm going to break all these stages down and show you how I make my songs. Now I produce most genres of popular dance music, and this system works great for all of them. As you continue to make songs, this system will become easier and take less time to complete. Remember, the more songs you finish, the better you'll become at making them. Alright, stage 1 is the brainstorming session. In this stage, you'll create an 8 or 16 bar loop that will be the main part of your song. Now this loop will consist of all the primary elements that make up most songs you hear today. They are drums, bass line, chords, and the melody or lead. No matter what genre you're making, these things will most likely be in there. Some of you will create these from scratch by playing instruments, and some of you will use samples from sample packs. Now most beginners usually start with samples, so that's what we'll do today in this video. Most sample packs are labeled by genre and will be separated into various folders with the different elements of that genre. First, I have to decide what genre I'm making for the song. Then I usually start with my drums. After the drums, then I search for a good bass line. After the bass line, then I go for all the accompanying parts like chords and melodies. All of this will get layered inside this 16 bar loop. The samples I like stay, and the others get tossed away and replaced with other samples until I have the finished session that I want. Alright, here we have our Ableton opened up. That's the DAW I use. There are many different DAWs out there, and that's a different video, but Ableton's the one I prefer. Alright, so what I'm showing you here is a completed brainstorming session. But what I'll do though is I'll break things down and explain to you how it goes. Up here at the top, you see in the brown, these are our drum tracks. Kick, claps, and a top loop that goes over it. Got a little vocal here that I found. Here's a couple bass lines. Here's our chords in yellow. Here's one of our melodies / leads here in blue. And then the purple and pink is another melody and lead, and then a counter melody. So now what you'd normally do is like I said, I start with my drums. You start and go over here into your bass loops file, and then you just start playing loops until you find one that you like. When you find one you like, you drag it over here. I've already found some to save us a lot of time, because again, looking for samples can take hours. Sometimes you find it quick, sometimes you're just not inspired, it takes longer. But right now we've already got bass and drums turned on, so let's see what that sounds like. See, nice simple drums, simple bass line. Alright, now after this, what you would do is you would open up your next one, your music loops. Now you're starting to look for your chords and your melody and lead. So what you do is you can let that drum loop play with the bass of the drums, and then you just start clicking on loops that are in your key. Now as you see here on the loop for the bass in the green, it says bass, F sharp, 122 BPM. Now, of course, I label that as the bass, so I know what it is, and I can come back to it later, days, weeks later, still know what it is. The F sharp is the key that it's in, and the 122 beats per minute, that's the tempo of the track. Now, you've got a 16 bar loop here. For those of you that may not know what a bar consists of 4 drum beats. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4/4 time signature, and that's what most of electronic dance music is written in, except psytrance. Now, of course, like I said, this could take a while looking for samples, because I have got millions and millions of samples that I could go through. What I've done here is I've already picked out the samples, so we don't have to go through that process. And now I'll go ahead and I'll play the chords that I got for you along with the bass and the kick. Nice and subtle. All right, after that, you continue looking to find something else that goes good. Next up, I've got this nice pluck, which is going to be part of my melody/lead area. Here we'll listen again. Now that you've got those elements, I want to find something that's going to be lead. This is going to be the part that's going to kind of stand out most in the track. And I picked out three things. I've got a piano down here in the purple. I've got a MIDI element of that I played on a keyboard. And then down here in the pink, this is a counter melody. As you can see, you got one place here, one place here, one place here, one place here. So they'll go back and forth. Let's turn those on and we'll see what all this sounds like. As you see, all these elements sound good together because they're all in the same key. So I don't have to worry about transposing or making any changes. And now you see a completed brainstorming session. Next up, let's go into the arrangement of the track. Yeah, baby, yeah. Again, I'm Chaos from ESONO, and I want to thank you for watching our video about Stage 1, the brainstorming session, and how to start writing music. Now, if you enjoyed the content, I want you to go down there below, hit that subscribe button to follow our channel. And if you want to continue with the series, go right here to this next video where we're going to go into Stage 2, the arrangement of the song. Again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.